Brad, big win for you tonight. I mean, obviously it looked like a pretty solid performance from yourself. But how did you feel afterward?
Felt great. Felt really good. You know, I did everything I wanted to do except put him away. I wanted to put him away, but tough guy. I wanted to go out there and make sure that I implemented my game plan because I, ultimately knew what his game plan would be. He would try to strike with me at first, and when he realized that wasn't working, he'll go for the clinch, try to take me down. Was ready for it, We prepared for that, we trained for that, and went out there and executed.
It's a big name, though. I mean, does this kind of feel like one of those signature wins in your career? I mean, that's a guy that's been around for a long time and accomplished some big things.
Yeah, yes and no. I just look at it. He's just another guy on the list, and he's on my way up. But it definitely having beat somebody that formally challenged for a belt and who's been around for so long and has beat some really good guys, it definitely helps me make my case.
Dominant fight for you from start to finish. I guess if there was one criticism, or which was the weird moment in the third where he dropped his mouthpiece, what happened there? Did you see it? Was it just instinct? What happened?
It was just instinct. In all honesty, I see it so many times where guys try to look to the referee to help them, and if the ref is fight, then you fight. I'm not trying to let him off. Right prior to, I think I hit him with the left hook that made the mouthpiece come out. So I was like, shit, is he trying to play this off my mouthpiece, but I'm hurt? So I cracked him, and when I kind of realized oh shit, the referee was trying to step in, I was like, hey, sorry, I'm not a dirty fighter, but they protect yourself at all times. I wasn't trying to get a cheap one in, but it is what it is.
It's a big night for the city, obviously, and in particular for being from here. How important was it for you to fight first on the card and represent for the city and everything that was able to go into that?
You know what? Let me tell you guys about that. So, since I found out that I was fighting so early, I was like, okay, whatever, second. Then they told me at the weigh-ins, I think it was Nick Lenz fell out, so you're fighting first now. So I was like, okay. And then I was trying to think, through my whole career, I was like, I have never, ever fought first, ever, in my whole career. And then just today, when we got on the bus to come here, it hit me. I was the first fight to get into the house on my season of The Ultimate Fighter. So I was like, oh, okay. But, I don't know why. I found this so weird. I don't care where I am on the card. I'm glad that, look, it's 5 o'clock now and I'm done already. I can just enjoy, relax the rest of the day, watch the rest of the fights. But it's just, I don't know, it was just weird to have nobody in front of me. I was the first one doing everything. Usually there's people in front of you, you're waiting, you wait for them to warm up, to get wrapped up, so on and so forth. But it was just a little weird thing. But the one thing that I was looking forward to, Dana told us yesterday that there would be 1,500 first responders in attendance. So I hope some of them were out there, because I really wanted to put a show on for those guys, They responded amazing on Sunday night. So hats off to them and big thanks to them.
Was it an emotional week for you? Did you have to try to block stuff out and try to focus just on fighting and everything else that's going on around the city? How tough was that?
I'm not a super emotional person like that, but it definitely was different. You usually start off your fight week on a high, good vibes, just focused, but it's just a weird feeling to start the week off. It really was. I was around the PI Monday, and even there, it just felt first thing you see everybody, you want to check and make sure that all of their people are good. So that was always my first question to everybody I saw on Monday, hey, is everybody in your family good? Everybody good? Yeah. For the most part, everybody that I knew was good. One of my girlfriend's friends actually ended up getting shot. She's all right. But so hit really close to home for my girlfriend. Hit pretty close to home for me, it's being so close, being right there, and just going through all of that. But it wasn't something I wasn't completely focused on it, but I definitely had to remind myself hey, you're fighting this weekend. Let's get out of this this low mode. But you just really feel for those people. It's really unfortunate.
What's the plan for you moving forward? You got 30th birthday coming up, right? Here soon.
End of the year. I actually have my first keiki on the way, so that's child in Hawaiian. But so that's why I wanted to bang out another fight really quick, because once the baby gets here, you know, I heard a bunch of crazy stuff about you don't sleep and blah blah blah.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if I'll be able to, how soon I'll be able to take another fight. But my girl is due November 9th, so about a month away. And then you know, hopefully my baby is just an angel and she wants to sleep and let daddy rest, and I can get another fight lined up immediately.
I mean, when you do, at this point you put together a really nice run, and I feel like you've been making this climb for a while now. Do you expect to get a top 10 opponent next?
You know, that would be nice. I think Thales was 12 or 13, and I'm not even sure who's right there in front of him. But yeah, that would be nice, you know. But you know, whoever they want me to fight, I'm fine with it. I don't care. I'm gonna keep climbing, and eventually they can't deny me, you know.
Do you feel like it's something you've earned at this point? Like you deserved it?
Yeah, you know, when I think about it, like I never think about myself as like a veteran fighter, but when I think about it, I've been in the UFC since like 2010. I think this was my 15th UFC fight. You know, I've been around a while. I was on a streak earlier on in my career, and then I hit a little bump in the road, and you know, had some personal stuff going on in my personal life that, you know, contributed to that. But I'm refocused and ready to rock and roll, you know. And I honestly feel like, you know, I feel like it's cliche, people say it all the time, but I honestly feel like I'm getting better and better. I've been able to show and, you know, showcase new sides of my game. Like that last fight, you know, nobody knew I could wrestle the way I wrestled, hitting switches and stuff like that. And this fight was more striking, but you know, I felt dominant everywhere in there, and my cardio felt on point. You know, I felt like I could have gone another 3 rounds if I had to. So yeah, whoever they give me is who they give me. But yeah, I think it will be somebody in that top 10.
You utilized the jab a lot in that fight. Was that part of the game plan going against Leites?
Definitely. You know, that's kind of. I think I have one of the best jabs in all of MMA and throughout all the weight classes. That's my personal opinion. But that's always something that, you know, that helps me establish my game. But I seen in past fights, especially against Gegard, when Thales fought Gegard, he jabbed him, and I think I have a better jab than Gegard, and I knew that I could get out there early and establish that jab. On the same end, though, I think Thales, they prepared that. I think they were ready for me to come out and do that, because the first couple, I thought I'd be able to snipe him right away, but the first couple, you know, he was kind of ready for it with his head movement, his parries and stuff, but I still ultimately was able to jab him all night.
Cool.
Brad, so based on your family obligations, you're thinking after the first of the year is probably when you're going to be ready to.
Yeah. I wanted to get another one lined up right away, and then you know, like I said, this is my first, so I don't know what really to expect. I'm hoping nothing but good stuff. Yeah, once I can get my baby on a schedule, and I'm on that schedule along with her, then I'll go right back into another camp. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will be in the gym weekly and daily, weekly. I'm not gonna stop training, but as far as a fight camp goes, that full grind, it'll probably, yeah, I'm guessing next year. But who knows, you know, if a big opportunity arises, late minute, you know, short notice fight, last minute short notice fight, I can't say no to that.
Anderson Silva, Kelvin Gastelum.
Yeah, I mean,
who do you want? Who's your preference? You said
Michael Bisping, GSP. I'll fight any of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you in the gym, bud.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being the first fight of the night?
You know, I think it shocked more people. I seen a lot of people writing to me like, I can't believe that you and Thales, you know, a ranked fighter is the first fight of the night on Fight Pass and all this. To me, it is what it is. I was telling them before you got here, it was a weird experience. No, it was a weird experience just being the first fight, because I've only once in my career fought first, and that was my first fight to get into the house, Ultimate Fighter. But it was just weird, like nobody's getting wrapped up before me, nobody's on the TV fighting before me. I'm the first, like I'm gonna walk first, and then even standing in the tunnel, like that was the first time I had to watch all the pre-whatever. So it was just weird, but you know, once you get in there, once you get going, it's business as usual. But yeah, I don't feel I don't know. I know some people take offense to that kind of stuff. I don't feel disrespected or whatever. It is what it is. It was kind of weird though that there was two, like nothing against them, nothing against females. Like don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way. No, it was just weird to me, that there was two people, and they just so happened to be females, that are making their UFC debut on the main card. That was weird, like they should have bumped up. I'm not saying myself, but just somebody more veteran guys. But whatever.
Kind of nice that you're a Las Vegas guy, that you got to kick things off.
Yeah.
Is your right hand okay?
Yeah, my right hand is fine.
Okay.
No. Yeah, my right hand is fine. I'm all good. I'm a little bloody, none of which is mine, but that's about it.